Another ATF video, Super Box review time. Cause yeah, a bit late to it. Released yesterday. I was gonna make a video yesterday, but I didn't. Anyways, not important. So the Super Box didn't actually give us a lot of items this year, which was unexpected, but I'm perfectly fine with. But probably one of the best things we got out of this was the exoskeleton, because yeah, it's just good, and it doesn't require any lore or approval to use. As long as you have batteries for it, you're fine. So you got increased strength and speed, so that's tons of fun. I always wanted an exoskeleton, but hey, now I have one. Anyways, on to the first thing we got, the RPD LMG. Yeah, it's just another LMG, except it's the RPD, so it's really cool. It's got the bipod as expected. Gun, yes. Very big magazine as all other LMGs have. You know how it be. So, RPD LMG, really cool, like it. Will never use it because I don't use LMGs, but hey, I have it to have it, right? On to the next thing, which is actually part of the exoskeleton suit, and, I want to overlook without the RPD in the way. So, yes, and then you've got the light, which for right now is randomly locked to only the B&L owners. The thing that needs to be fixed, but it's a tiny little flashlight that goes up there, so fits perfectly. Just another shoulder-mounted light, like the B&L M2 shoulder-mounted light is. Except it looks a bit cooler. It goes on an exoskeleton suit that therefore is already automatically cooler. And you got the eyepiece thingy on the exoskeleton, which is really nice. I like this a lot. This is just really cool in general. Now on to probably one of the better parts of this. So, you've all probably watched Rocket's video anyways, but, here's my turn. Scrapped armored horse. When I first saw this, I didn't realize any of this was actual scrap, and it just looked like it was diseased. No offense to who designed this, but, boy, does this really not look like scrap armor. I honestly couldn't even tell that was scrap armor when I first saw it. It does not look like scrap armor. It really doesn't. Like, you can tell now after a while that it's rusted metal, but when like you get one first glance at it from like a certain angle, it just doesn't look like armor. So this is one of the okay. Anyways, yeah, horse, funny. Yes, other horse. I like it. I like the scrapped armored horse, but boy, is that model not the greatest thing ever. Like, just the scrap in general. The scrap armor is not the greatest thing I've seen. It's not bad, but probably would be better with another set of scrap armor. Anyways, on to literally the greatest thing of this entire box, and, doing Mammoth. Big car. Yeah, big bulldozer car, and it's, like the second fastest vehicle in the game, and I don't understand how that works at all with any sort of logic, but, yeah. Spin. Yeah. It's got its own custom sounds as well, which is really nice. This is definitely one of the greatest things I've ever got. This is like just a reskin of the Deep Six tank, and I love it. Boy, I can't wait to see what we get from ATF 8 for owning this year's boxes. I have put so much money into Mirage. I have put way too much money into Mirage. A lot more than any other person has. That I can definitely be sure about. Unless you're the Chads who donated like several $1,000s, which probably somewhere up there too, because God, do I own basically everything, and Okay, now I'm just flexing, and I apologize, but I'm video time funny, right? The car is stuck. Anyways, with this year's boxes and the whole ATF getting items stuff, I'm very excited to see what we actually end up getting from ATF 8 for owning these. I imagine it won't be anything too big, like a vehicle or, you know, hardcore weaponry. I expect little things. English can't. But, not expecting a lot, but I do expect to get something from this. So, you know. Alright, I'll stop making nonsensical random talk and just, you know, end the video because I finished the box review. There really wasn't a lot this year, but that's perfectly fine because, we got this thing, so it makes up for it all. And the exoskeleton. That's just epic. Yeah, good luck trying to drive this literally anywhere that isn't a completely open wasteland, though. It's just not gonna happen. Okay, well, I mean, maybe it will. Now, okay, yeah, it doesn't go very fast in the water, though, unlike every other car. Anyways, that's that. That's the video. Hope you enjoyed the funny. I just realized one that, like, zooms out on the side for some reason. Does that do that? No, it only does this in the car. Okay, whatever. Anyways, yeah, you got seats on the side as well, and you got seats in the back, so you can carry around basically, like an entire fan faction on this. Which, oh boy, will sure be great for my mechanic faction that is never active and never does anything, and we don't ever leave base. Oh boy, oh cheese, yeah. I guess it's just, if you own this vehicle, you're basically immune to mutant raids, because if they try anything, you just run them over. Biggies. Okay, that's the end of the video. Goodbye.